Here's a remarkable story with a twist. Mid-last year, Attorney General Michael Atkinson introduced legislation to change the Electoral Act. Very contentious changes. 1. More members needed to be a registered political party. That was to destroy single-issue community groups and the struggling Democrats. 2. Outlaw election posters on Stobie polls. That was to destroy low-cost campaigning and advantage the cashed-up Labor Party. 3. Force voters to put their date of birth on the electoral roll, so an MP knows when to send the birthday card. And 4, make it illegal to say anything of a political nature in any election campaign on any medium, blog, site, Twitter, Facebook, text messages even, without full disclosure of your name and address. Parliament went nuts. Even in the lower house, the government amended its own bill to water it down a bit. And when it got into the upper house, the government leader, Paul Holloway, sensing trouble at mill, said no, that wasn't true. He assured the House that full disclosure of name and address would apply only to electronic versions of printed newspapers. On that basis, the Opposition and Greens MP Mark Parnell passed that part of the bill. Now we're in an election campaign, and for the first time the law kicks in. Atkinson says, after the Act is passed, that the law does include blogs, Twitter, comments to Indaily and other sites. Outrage. Parliament was dudded, misled, moans Liberal Vicky Chapman quite rightly. Last night, Atkinson recanted. He won't impose the law, he said. He told us, the Attorney-General told us, to break state law, which he says he'll repeal after the election. Has the man flipped? Here's a candidate for an election. His fate in the hands of the electors of Croydon, telling the Electoral Commissioner, Kate Mousley, not to enforce the law. He's saying that you'll be immune from prosecution because he will backdate the law to remove the penalty. Mick of Brompton, what if you're not a member of Parliament after the election? What if you're not the attorney? What then, Mick of postcode 5007?